Happy Friday to you all. This is me, your girl. Was Kimmy Woo, but now I am that frugalistic lupus sister. How are you all doing today? I am glad you all had a chance to tune in and watch my video. I really do appreciate everything. So if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to comment, I do appreciate that. If you want to share my video, I appreciate that as well. So this is what we're going to do today. Today we're going to talk about some things in regards to lupus. Some of the issues that we have to face and struggle with every day with lupus. And what we're going to do, we're going to try to figure out a resolution, how we can get through our day-to-day journey with this thing called lupus. As you all know, lupus is an autoimmune disease that can affect anyone, whether you are female or male, whether you are white, black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever it is, it can affect you. So we're going to talk about lupus. Like I said, is an autoimmune disorder. There are various types of lupus. They are systemic lupus, which is acronym for that is SLE. There's drug-induced lupus, and there's discord lupus. And the one that I have is systemic lupus, where it affects various parts of my body. It can affect all of my organs. Initially, when I got diagnosed, they thought I had drug-induced lupus. But I had to go through various changes in my medication to actually find out I didn't have drug-induced lupus. I have systemic lupus. And the reason why they said I had systemic lupus because I was having issues with my lungs, with my heart, with my brain, with my joints, with my muscles, with my eyes, with my ears, with my teeth, pretty much everything I had been having issues with. So I had to change my rheumatologist. The first rheumatologist that I saw, he was an older gentleman, and I think he didn't know that much about lupus. So I did a little bit searching on the Lupus Foundation of Georgia, and I found this doctor here in Cumming, Georgia. And I saw that he was on the panel, part of the board member, one of the board members. He was one of the board members of Lupus Foundation of Atlanta. So I contacted his office, and I have been pleased with him ever since. I am so thankful for him getting me on the right path to trying to get my body healed and move on to live a healthy lifestyle. But with lupus, I had been struggling, I want to say, for many years. But no one knew what was wrong with me. I was a very sickly child, as I have said before in my videos. I was a very sickly child. My mom took me to various doctors. You know, at that time, they didn't realize what lupus was, or they had an idea, but it wasn't so up to date with modern technology as it is today. So they would tell mom that no, it's growing pains. She'll grow out of it. I used to hurt a lot as a child. I would ache so bad that I would be up all times of the night with my legs hurting me. I knew my dad had trait of sickle cell anemia, but my mom, she didn't have, so therefore I knew I did not have sickle cell anemia. But I think I have the trait, if I'm not mistaken, I do have the trait of sickle cell. So I think with all that tied in, and then with my mom side of the family having issues with lupus, what do you know? I ended up with lupus. So, but I am struggling. I'm fighting it, and that's what I gotta do what we gotta do. But with lupus, we have to be very careful in how we take care of our bodies. Like how the sun is out today. The weather is beautiful, but I just cannot go out there and enjoy this beautiful weather, especially here in Georgia. It's very hot. So I can't go out there and enjoy this weather, because if I go outside and did not put any sun protectant on my skin, more than likely I will be in a lupus flare-up within a week or so. And I was just trying to cope with the diagnosis of something that could alter my life and how to deal with it. And I was still trying to work and it was so difficult to work, but I kept pushing myself, pushing myself. I remember one time while I was at work, I got like a really bad heart arrhythmia, and I work like right next door to a hospital. So I got these really bad arrhythmias. I left my job, went right over to the emergency room, got checked out, got some fluids in me, and went right back to work. Didn't miss a beat. Because I had to drive to continue on, because I did not want that to stop me from doing what I normally do or taking care of my family. So I kept pushing myself, kept pushing myself until I couldn't push myself anymore. So I had to actually sit it down, take time off of work. I was out of work for 8 months, and it still was a struggle. So I am back to work, and it's still a struggle, but luckily I am not moving around working patients in, seeing patients through their complete visit, whereas I'm doing mostly the work behind the scenes for the patient. So I can adjust to that. A little bit stressful now, I'm not going to say, but I am adjusting well with that. But when I finally got that initial diagnosis of lupus, it really threw me for a loop, because I didn't know what to expect until I started getting on the internet, start searching, Googling, doing a whole bunch of research on lupus and some of the effects that I was having. And next thing you know, I was going to see so many doctors. I don't know why. I have my cardiologist. I make sure I stay current with my cardiologist. I make sure they gotta keep his heart pumping. I had to go see a pulmonologist because I was having issues breathing. I had to go see a GI doctor because my stomach was really bothering me really bad, because I was losing weight. I wasn't eating. I had to see my family doctor who took care of my overall being. I had to see a urologist because I would have urinary issues. I was having GI issues. I already said that. I was having GYN issues, so I had to see my GYN. Oh my gosh, who else did I see? I haven't gone to see a counselor, because when you have a diagnosis that, like I say, they can really alter the way you live and how you used to do things. It can really mess with you mentally. But I pushed through it. My family doctor, she made sure she took care of that, so I'm doing better. I am accepting lupus more now, but it can be discouraging. But I keep fighting, I keep living. I have to make sure I eat well. But for one thing for sure, I have a sweet tooth. I need help with eating chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies are my weakness, but I make sure I keep a close tab on what I eat and what I do. I don't push myself too much. I realize that if I'm tired, I stop. I take a break, and I try to get myself together. So one thing I need to do for sure is exercise. I will admit I am terrible at exercising. I guess I'm afraid to exercise because, one, I'm afraid that my heart will start acting up. Two, I don't have the energy. And three, my joints hurt. My knees bother me the most. Oh my gosh. I have to struggle to walk sometime, but I get it done. With lupus, it can't be a death sentence. It's all about how we take care of ourselves, to be proactive and just follow through what we're supposed to do. I just fight. I know you guys may know someone that has lupus, and the best advice for them, if they come to you and say that they are tired, do not say just keep going, or they are too tired to go to the gym. Don't try to push them. Be understanding with them, because when I say that when you're tired, it's a tiredness of all tiredness. It's not the tired like if you're going to the gym, you've been working all day, you're that type of tiredness. This tired is if you go to the bathroom to brush your teeth, you have to come back and lay down. That's type of tiredness I'm talking about. Very tired. Be supportive of your family members. Do not make them feel guilty because they can't go out and do fun things like they used to, or they are not participating in certain functions like they used to. Just be there for them, because with lupus, it's a struggle. This is your girl, Kimmy Woo, that frugalistic lupus sister. I really appreciate you all watching my video, taking time out to hear what I got to say, and you all enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your 4th of July. Stay safe out there and have fun. Much love to you all, and I really appreciate you all watching. Bye-bye.